Hi Joe, welcome to your recorded yoga session. So today we're still working on that energy of raising the fire within you. I think that's what we did last week. So very much sun power energy to work that fire within you to help you to succeed with your intentions. So we have a mantra today, the Surya mantra. Surya means sun. And we have a mudra to go with it as well, which is very simple that you can use. It would be amazing actually if you can do this tomorrow morning around sunrise before eating anything. It does help to raise that vibration of the sun within you and can really drive your intentions forward. So see if you can manage that. Don't worry if you don't, but it's best if you can try and do it before you've had anything to eat, and around sunrise is possibly the best time to do this. So we'll get started. We'll be doing a series of yoga poses that you're used to, and then at the end we will hold the mudra and just do a little bit of a chant. We're going to chant a rune actually, which is again connected to the sun, which is Sawillo. So I will walk you through that. I won't do it for very long on the video, but then you can carry it on for longer if you want to once you know what you're doing. Okay, so we're going to begin with our sun salutations first of all. So for this, just standing at the top of your mat as you normally would. Start with your feet hip width apart, soften your knees. Inhale, reach your arms above your head, deep breath in. And exhale, hinge forward from your hips, tucking in the crown of your head. Inhale, hands to shins and lengthen through your spine. And exhale, fold forwards and down again. Downward dog, hips up and back, space between your shoulders and your ears. Just looking towards your thighs. And slowly bring yourself forward into plank, where we then come down onto your knees and try and lower yourself down chest first. So exhale, lower to the ground. And then inhale into cobra, just rolling your shoulders back and lifting up through your chin. Exhale, child pose. Sit back into your heels and stretch it through, tucking the head down. Deep breath in. Exhale, back into downward dog. And again, just take a deep breath there. And on your next breath, bend your knees and step your feet back into the centre. Inhale, standing arch, lengthen, and exhale, fold forwards and down. Soften your knees, inhale, rise, palms together and squeeze, and exhale, clasp back behind you, opening through your chest. Good, let's keep that going. So soften the knees, and again, inhale, reach, exhale, hinge forwards and down, tucking in the crown of the head. Inhale, standing arch, lengthen. Exhale and just feel your stomach come down over your thighs as you exhale. Downward dog, hips up and back. Floating forwards into your plank. Again on your knees. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale into cobra, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, child pose. Sit back into your heels and stretch it through. On your next exhale, back into downward dog, hips up and back. Bending your knees and stepping your feet back into the centre. Inhale, standing arch, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees and inhale, rise back up again. Palms together and squeeze. And exhale, clasp back behind you, opening through your chest. Now you can keep your feet hip width apart, or you can make it slightly more difficult and bring your feet completely together. Soften the knees and inhale, rise again. And this time we come into intense pose. So we bend, sit your weight back into your heels and extend your arms up and overhead. Take a deep breath in here. exhale, hinge forwards and down, tucking in the crown of the head. Stepping your right foot back into a lunge. Drop your hips as you lift your chest. Nice deep breaths. Now you'll remember this one. Place the right hand down and extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Just watch that your knee doesn't go out to the side and keep the front heel down onto the ground. Gently release, step back into downward dog. Float forwards into your plank. Again, either full plank or on your knees. Belly button drawn in as you exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, lift into cobra. And exhale back into downward dog, hips up and back. Lift your right leg high in the air. Bend the knee and swing that leg as far forward as you can. If you can't quite get it there, drop the knee, step the foot through, and then lift yourself into a high lunge this time. So we extend the arms overhead and sink down deep into that front leg. Nice deep breaths. Just relaxing your shoulders and your jaw. Just breathing into where you feel that. So feeling a stretch through your hip flexor here. Squeezing the butt on the back leg to protect your lower back. Just trying to relax those shoulders. And slowly start to reach the arms as you open through your chest. And slowly release your hands back down towards the ground. Just shuffling that foot back in as we step your back foot in to meet. Intense pose. Nice deep breath in. And on your next exhale, hinge forwards and down again, tucking in the head. This time, step your left foot back into a lunge. And we're going to drop your left hand down and extend your right arm up towards the sky. So remember again, watch that knee doesn't go wide. Keep it in line. Nice deep breaths. Slowly and gently release. We're going to slide that right foot back and my foot stuck to the mat. Coming back into downward dog. Floating forwards into plank. On your knees or full. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale again into cobra. Deep breath in and exhale back into downward dog. Left leg lifts high in the air this time. Bend the knee and swing that leg all the way through. So a high lunge on this side now. Whoops. Sink down, extend your arms, relax your shoulders down away from the ears. Nice deep breaths. So the deeper the breath, the more stamina you create in your muscles. And just keep sinking down deeper as you expand through the arms. Nice deep breaths. Slowly and gently release the hands down to the ground. And again, we step that back foot in. Bring your feet together or hip width apart if you prefer. Fold for a moment. And come back into intense pose. So weight into the heels, arms extend, breathing into it. Slowly extend, palms together and squeeze. And exhale, clasp behind you, opening through your chest. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer now from that. We're going to just use the mat in a wider position now on here. So coming into that warrior goddess pose that we've done before, if you remember this one. Wonderful. So bringing the arms up, sinking deep into the legs, lengthen through your spine. So really try and feel that structure around your core, feel that strength, feel the heat building into this area of your solar plexus. Remember the seat of your power. Nice deep breaths. And on your next breath, inhale, reach the arms, and as you exhale, make a little C shape just over to the right side. Staying strong in your legs, lengthening, feeling spacious and grounded. I don't know if you remember doing this one last week, but very gently we're just going to turn the left heel out and we extend over the right leg. So lengthening through your body, sinking into that front leg. Nice deep breaths. Feel that fire burning. Feel it burning up and building up within you. We're going to clasp your hands, and when you're ready, we're going to just hinge forward slightly and come into warrior three on the side. So just extend through your body to where you can. Slowly and gently release and relax on that side and come into warrior two on the same side. So all on the right side, lengthen and extend, looking over the middle finger of the right hand. Nice deep breaths. Again, still working through our solar plexus. And when you're ready, into sun warrior, inhale, reach, exhale, sink down deeper. Slowly and gently release from there. Extend both the legs. Just take a deep breath for a moment and exhale, hinging forward from the hips, tucking the crown of the head. Just releasing any tension there from your lower back. Very slowly and softly, turn your heels in, bend your knees and rise back up to standing. So back into your goddess warrior pose, sinking deep and extending the arms. And just notice now how grounded you actually feel. How much fire do you feel within your body now? Ooh, you fell backwards. That's it. So feeling grounded through your feet, especially through your heels. Lengthen through your spine. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, extend the arms, and exhale into that C shape over to the left now. Nice deep breaths. So still trying to keep your hips nice and central, so you're not leaning over to the side, bending both the legs. And when you're ready, turn your right heel out, facing towards the left wall. Extend, lengthen through your spine. Feeling that working into your front thigh. So you can, if you want to, try and extend it a little bit deeper by going further down. I need to move back, so I'm going to hit the television. And when you're ready, clasping your hands and coming into warrior three. So chest parallel to the floor. Lengthen and extend the back leg. Lengthen your arms and your back. Breathe. Challenge yourself. And when you're ready, gently release. Step back down, step wide, come into warrior two. So heels are nice and aligned, left toes towards the wall, right toes turned in, and exhale, just sink a little bit deeper. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, reach into Sun Warrior, and exhale, sink down deeply into it. Slowly and gently release. Turn your toes in, heels out. Hinge forward from your hips, tucking the crown of the head down. Wonderful. Okay, bring your hands in and step or jump your feet into the centre. Come down onto your knees, come down onto your elbows, lengthen through your spine. We're just going to hold a plank there. So making sure that you keep your back nice and flat. So a good position is to lower your hips down, but not so much that you're arching your back. Keeping it just to there. If it hurts your back, lift slightly higher, but making sure you keep your elbows and your shoulders nice and aligned. So just take 5 slow, deep breaths here. Lovely. Now turn your elbows in, your forearms in, and we're going to turn out onto one side, so keeping the bottom knee on the ground, but the hip is lifted off the floor, and extend the top arm. Again, shoulder and elbow aligned, so you're not too far back or too far forward. You can have a look down to check where you're at. Hold and breathe. Slowly rotate, so back down into the centre and turn it out the other side, exactly the same. And slowly back into the centre. Just hold that plank in the centre just for a little bit longer now. 5 more breaths. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine. Lengthening your back. Elbows and shoulders aligned. And slowly lower your hips back down to the ground. Okay, we're going to just strengthen your lower back muscles now. So from the floor, extend your arms out and in front. Tuck the crown of the head down, deep breath in, and exhale, extend your arms and your legs up off the ground. Slowly and gently release and turn your head to one side. And bring yourself back to the centre, setting up for round 2. So nice deep breath in again. And as you exhale, lift and extend. And gently release, turning your head the other way now. Just relax. Hands just under your shoulders. Push back into child pose. Wonderful. And very gently from there, just bring yourself into boat pose. So extending the legs just part way, lengthen through your spine and extend the arms. Just feeling that all across your abdomen. Make sure you're lengthening your spine. If it hurts your back, drop your feet closer towards the floor. One last deep breath and slowly lower your feet down and begin to roll down to the ground, nice and slow and controlled. Arms by your side and walk your feet just in towards you. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to peel your pelvis up off the ground, clasp your hands underneath and tuck your shoulders under. And just coming into that bridge. So squeezing the buttocks to lift the pelvis high. Nice deep breaths. Feeling grounded through your feet. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can have a go at extending one leg. But as you do, try and lift the hips a little bit higher. Slowly release and swap over sides. So lift and extend on the other side. Gently release and just hold that bridge just for a little bit longer. Nice deep breaths. And then slowly lowering your hips back down to the ground. Feet together, extend the arms level with the shoulders. Just dropping your knees to one side and your head the other way. Just let your legs relax. Breathing all along your back. Inhale, knees come up to centre, and exhale the other way. Slowly come back through to centre. We're going to take a hold of one leg, extend the other leg, rock forwards and back until you bring yourself up to sitting. And just extend your legs out and in front. Lift and lengthen through your spine. Inhale, extend. And exhale, hinge forwards from your hips, bring your chest forward and down. Just reach wherever you can. So if it's your shins, ankles or toes, wherever it is, just allow yourself to be comfortable within it. Feeling that stretch all along the back of your body, tucking the head down. Just breathing into it. And slowly from there, inhale, extend. Bring your arms down by the side of you and just sit your hands back behind you. So the weight's into your shoulders. Bend one leg. And as you exhale, lift your hips up off the ground and roll your shoulders back. Just opening through your chest and your shoulders. And exhale, release. And one last time, just hinging forward to where you comfortably can. And gently release. Okay. So, that brings us to the end of the physical part of your yoga. But now the next part, we will be doing a mudra and a mantra. So this again is to awaken the sun energy within you. So the mudra is like this. So you're basically going to bring your ring finger down and press your thumb against it. And the more pressure you put against it, the more energy you're going to be channeling through here. So remember, a mudra is an energy lock. So it's locking that heat, the energy of the sun, right within your body, throughout your body. We're also going to be working with a rune, Sowilo, and Sowilo can actually help your body, your cells regenerate. So by chanting that sound and holding this mudra, that's what we're going to be working on. So I just want you to, before you lie down to do your corpse pose, Shavasana, sorry, I couldn't think of that word then for a moment. So just lengthen through your spine, focus here on your solar plexus and just imagine the bright sun. Imagine the sun as well as you possibly can. And just take a few deep breaths. Just inhale strongly through your nose. Exhale deeply through your mouth. Just finding that space where your body can now become still and just focus on the breath and the heat within your body. As the new moon has literally just passed, it's our time for intentions, for what we want to succeed at. And that is what the energy of Sowilo carries, and the Surya Mudra. It allows us to find our path to succeed. The guide can take you to the gate and wait for your return. The rest is up to you. You need to take action. And this energy will give you the courage to take that action, to empower you. So, just chant after me. So just relax now. Take a few more deep breaths. If you feel the need to continue that for longer, then do so, but I wouldn't suggest that you do it for too long. So no longer than sort of 5 or 10 minutes if you're going to do that. And what I invite you to do now is to lie down and allow this mudra energy to flow through you. So just hold it there, even if you could lie down for perhaps even 5 minutes, okay? And then when you've done that, just bring yourself back around, sit up for a moment, take a few deep breaths, and I will leave you with this as we inhale, palms together, and exhale to hands, heart center. Namaste. Enjoy.